The second method under transportation problem is LCM method, means least cost method. This method is also called as or also named as matrix minimum method or method. So the following steps are used to find out initial basic feasible solution under LCM method, means least cost method. Step number 1, determine the smallest cost in each cost matrix of the transportation table and allocate the minimum rim value in the cells. So first we determine the smallest cost or least cost in whole transportation problem and allocate the minimum rim value to the least cost cell. And step number 2, so under step number 2 there are three cases. First, in first cases, if xij, so here I write where xij represent the allocated value, ai represent supply and bj represent demand. If xij equal to ai, cross off the ith row of the transportation table and decrease bj by ai, then go to step 3, means the allocated value is equal to supply and delete the entire row of the transportation table and decrease the demand value from the supply value, then we go to step 3. In second cases, if xij equal to bj, cross off the ith column of transportation table and decrease ai by bj, then go to step 3, means the allocated value is equal to demand, then delete the entire column of the transportation table and decrease the supply value from the demand value, then go to step 3. So this is second case. In third cases, if xij equal to ai and bj, cross off either the ith row or jth column but not both. So in these cases the allocated value is equal to supply and demand, so then delete either the row or column but not both. And next last step is repeat the step 1 and step 2 for resulting reduce the transportation table until all the rim requirements are satisfied. So we repeated the same procedure, so until we reach or until to get all until to reach all the rim requirements or supply and demand conditions are satisfied, we continue the above same procedure under LCM method. So here I take one example for LCM method. First I will read the problem. Example number 1 for LCM method. Determine an initial basic feasible solution to the following TP using LCM method. So in this problem there are 4 destinations D1, D2, D3 and D4, and there are 3 origins or sources O1, O2, O3. So O1 supply value is 14, O2 supply value is 16 and O3 supply value is 5. The total supply is 35, and D1 destination 1 demand value is 6 and D2 demand is 10, D3 demand value is 15 and D4 demand value is 4, means the total demand value is 35. 6, 10, 15, 4, 5, 16, 14 are called the rim value. So these are all the rim value. Remaining the rim values, all the values are considered the cost matrix or transportation cost. So here the solution for here the solution to get initial basic feasible solution under LCM method. So before going to solve the problem, first we check there exists a initial basic feasible solution to the given problem or not. So how to check ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, the sigma xi must be equal to sigma bj, means the supply must be equal to demand. So the total supply value is 35 and the total demand value is 35. So since the sigma xai must equal to sigma bj, that is 34, there exists a initial basic feasible solution to the given problem. So then we go to step by step procedure to get initial basic feasible solution under LCM method after the checking these conditions. So first step under LCM method is determine the smallest cost in cost matrix. So the smallest cost in the given cost matrix is 1. 1 is the smallest cost in the given matrix. So first I allocated these cells. So there are two rim values for this cell. The column rim value is 15 and the row rim value is 14. So and allocated the minimum rim value in the given values. The minimum rim values in the given values is 14. So I allocate 14 here. 14 minus 14, 0. 15 minus 14, then I'll get 1 and go to step 2. So this is the step 1. In step 2, if the allocated value is equal to supply, then delete the entire row. So this is the deleted row and go to step 3, deleted row. Next step to next find out the allocated cell, remaining rows and columns. Find out the least cost or smallest cost in remaining rows and columns. So here there are two least cost. So in third column, second row. So here also third row, fourth column. So in these cases we select only one least cost which cost has maximum demand. So we select only one cost or one cell which cost as maximum demand. So here ಈ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 4 ಇದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 16 ಇದೆ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 4 ಇದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 5 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ಐ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ these cell for allocation, next allocation, because it has maximum demand value. So I allocated the minimum value in these two values. So 4 is the minimum value. 4 minus 4, 0. 5 minus 4, then 1. So in case the allocated value is equal to demand, so then delete the entire column. This is the deleted column because the demand is satisfied. Next, select the least cost in remaining rows and columns. So the first row is deleted and fourth column is deleted, and I select this cell for next allocation. So 2. So in this cell there are two rim values. Demand value is 1 and supply is 16. So allocate the minimum rim value. So minimum rim value is 1 and 1 minus 1, 0. 16 minus 1, 15. So this is the, if the allocated value is equal to demand, then delete the entire column. So this is the deleted column. So next, select the least cost in remaining rows and columns. So third column is deleted, fourth column is deleted, first row is deleted. So we select the least cost in remaining row, that is 3. So 3 is the least cost in remaining rows and columns. So rim values 1 and 10. So I allocated the minimum rim value, that is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. 10 minus 1, then I will get 9. So the supply, the allocated value is equal to demand, then delete the entire row. So this is the deleted row. So first row is deleted, third row is deleted, third column is deleted, and fourth column is deleted. Remaining column is 1 and 2, remaining row 8. And next least cost in remaining rows and column is 8. So 8 is the next least cost. So the rim values for this cost is 6 and 15. So the 6 is the smallest rim value. 6 minus 6, 0. And 15 minus 6, 9. 15 minus 6, 9. So the allocated value equal to demand, and then delete the entire column. So this is the deleted column. So remaining row is row number 2 and remaining column is column number 2. So allocated these cell for allocate this. I select this cell for next allocation because the demand is 9 and the supply is 9. So means both the supply and demand is are satisfied. So 9 minus 9 0, 9 minus 9 0. So in these cases both the supply and demand are satisfied. So the problem is, ಸೊ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎರಡು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮು ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ರೈಟ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ the conclusion is there are 6 positive independent allocation which are equal to m plus n minus 1, means the number of rows plus number of columns minus 1. So there are 6 independent allocations are made in this matrix, 1 2 3 4 5 6 allocation. So this ensures that the solution is non-degenerate basic feasible solutions. Hence the transportation cost is given by the following allocations, that is 14 into 1 plus 6 into 8 plus 9 into 9 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3 plus 4 into 2, 14 plus 48 plus 81 plus 2 plus 3 plus 8. Therefore the total transportation cost is 156. So this is non-degenerate basic feasible solutions. So this is the problem we solved by using LCM method, means least cost method.